What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and we are back to answer more of your magic questions. That's right, you've been posting them everywhere. I've been collecting them, and we're back this week to chat about something that you are all very, very curious about. That's right, we will be talking all about how to create magic. These are the real secrets when it comes to creating magic tricks. You know, with the internet, with social media, it's very easy to share information. It's even easier now to share information that you've created, things you've invented, and this is something that everyone wants to know is, how can I create new magic tricks? I want to sell magic. I want to put it out on the market. How do I do it? Kick back. We are going to talk all about that today. You asked for it. Here it comes. You know, I think the first thing that you should think about when it comes to creating magic is ask yourself a very honest question. That is why? Why do you want to create new magic? Are you wanting to put it out on the market to get attention among your peers? Are you doing this kind of stuff to make money? Is that what this is about? Or are you doing it because you've really created something that you want to use and you want to allow other magicians to use as well? Be very, very honest with yourself when it comes to this, because a lot of people are kind of mixed up on why they want to do this stuff. I know it can be a lot of fun to invent new magic, see it in a magic shop or see it online being advertised for sale. The reality is, though, the shelf life of magic tricks is becoming shorter and shorter. So if you think this is the way to get famous in the magic industry, trust me, this is not the case at all. Second secret I think that we should talk about when it comes to creating magic, and the secrets that go with it, is to know your stuff. Do you know the history? Do you know the basics? Do you know the things that you already can use to help to invent tricks? Think of it like a painter. A painter can have all these different tools in front of them. They can have different brushes and canvases and easels, but if they don't know what each thing does, they cannot create new art. Think of it like flying blind. You don't know what you're doing. Make sure that you know what's come before, what exists out there. You know, don't recreate the wheel over and over again. That takes a lot of time, and a lot of people get upset about it too. Do yourself a favor, do the homework first, and then start to think about inventing magic. You can't just hit the ground running and start doing it without having the tools available to you that are already out there. You know, when it comes to knowing your stuff, one of the things people ask me a lot, how can I be more creative? And I want to throw a book at you. This is a book called A Whack on the Side of the Head. This is a great book that has zero to do with magic. There are exercises in this book. There are things that you can do to start looking at life and everything else in it in a new and exciting way. So if you want to get your mind thinking in new ways, check out that book. I think you might dig it. Another big, big secret when it comes to creating magic is to make sure you do your research and crediting. Look, the internet can be a great, great tool. It can be a great resource because you have all these different forums and groups. You can ask questions. I see people all the time posting video clips of their ideas, people sharing input. Maybe someone else has seen this before and they can give you the resource. Use those things available to you, because you know what? More times than not, the things you've come up with have already been done before. You know, the other thing about asking for help and getting that crediting right, the magic industry is a whole lot smaller than a lot of people think. And if you don't do the right things, the right people and a lot of people will know about your mistakes. Make sure you do the right things, because it would really, really suck for you to never get a chance to be something in the industry because you didn't do the right things first. You do this crediting, you do this research, and keep the mindset that none of this will happen overnight. These are things that are going to take time. I've been working on things myself. I have one trick I've been working on for over 10 years. It's just not there yet. But that's okay, because there's other things I am working on, other things that I've released. Trust me, when you put in the time and effort to make something just right, that's when people notice. That's when it makes a big difference. And honestly, I don't put out a lot of stuff, but when I do, I try to put out things that actually are good and decent and things that people will use. It's all about quality, not quantity. Don't worry about putting out a whole lot of stuff, because if you do put out some really, really good stuff, people take a whole lot more notice to that when you just keep dumping stuff on them all the time. The reality is, there is no real big secret to creating magic. You gotta be willing to put in the time, you gotta be willing to put in the work, and if you do these things, then you will start to find progress and traction. The other thing to really keep in mind is that not everyone is wired to be creative, to invent new things. There are a lot of people, very talented people, that instead of inventing new magic, they take older effects and they make them new and they make them their own. If you are having a really, really tough time inventing new stuff, take a look at the magic that you do, put your own spins on it, and make it your own. There is nothing wrong with just taking existing plots, existing tricks, and customizing them for yourself. Classics are classics for a reason, so don't be shy to touch on those too. A couple of really important points for you to keep in mind as you go on your journey if you do want to invent magic, okay? Number one here, you're not gonna get super famous inventing magic tricks, okay? It's a fun thing, people notice, the next trick comes out and you are forgotten, just like a lot of people are these days. You're looking to come into this industry and get famous by putting out a magic trick, It ain't gonna happen, all right? Number 2 here, a lot of people think that you're gonna get rich. You're gonna make a ton of money selling magic tricks. You can do pretty well, but you are not going to get rich doing this stuff. It is a labor of love. You'll make some money, but it's something that I don't think that you want to just drop your day job and just jump into creating magic for a career. But if you want to make some money doing this stuff, it is there, but make sure that you manage your expectations, all right? All right, my friends, I just dropped you some secrets about how to create magic. If you like what you heard, make sure to leave a like below. Show me some love. Let me know that you're out there. That's the only way that I know. And don't forget, guys, I am back each and every week to bring you more and more magic topics. So if you have something you want me to talk about, post it below, leave your feedback, leave your comments, and let me know what you want me to talk about too. This is a two-way street, and I can't walk down it by myself. All right, guys, my name is Luke Dancy. I've given you all I got on this video, but I will be back next time to bring you even more magic goodness. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, to subscribe to check out even more videos. We're posting more and more new stuff all the time. And don't forget, if you want to check out my Magic Live footage, check out the video right over here. Magic Live 2017 just happened in Vegas. You can catch the recap right over there. Do it to it. It was a lot of fun, and if I met you there, I had a blast, and don't be a stranger.